Peacemakers. Buy smiles for Jesus. Depart from evil and do good. Seek, inquire for, and crave peace and pursue go after it. He in death enters into peace, they rest in their beds, each one who walks straight and in his uprightness. Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream. He came to Jerusalem, stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings, and made a feast for all his servants. Strive to live in peace with everybody and pursue that consecration and holiness without which no one will ever see the Lord. And he built fortified cities in Judah, for the land had rest. He had no war in those years, for the Lord gave him peace. And he restored the Lord's altar and sacrificed on it offerings of peace and of thanksgiving, and he commanded Judah to serve the Lord, the God of Israel. In his Christ's days shall be uncompromisingly righteous flourish and peace abound till there is a moon no longer. I form the light and create darkness, I make peace national well-being and I create physical evil calamity, I am the Lord, who does all these things. Then you shall sacrifice 1 he-goat for a sin offering and 2 he-lambs, a year old, for a sacrifice of peace offering. And for the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, 5 male lambs a year old. This was the offering of Nahshon son of Amminadab. And he sent young Israelite men, who offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen to the Lord. As for such as turn aside to their crooked ways of indifference to God, the Lord will lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. Peace be upon Israel. My covenant on my part with Levi was to give him life and peace, because on his part of the reverent and worshipful fear with which the priests would revere me and stand in awe of my name. That you will do us no harm, inasmuch as we have not touched you and have done to you nothing but good and have sent you away in peace. You are now the blessed or favored of the Lord.